So I just saw Sonic 2. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Wiener, and I'm back again today with an unscripted review of Sonic 2. So I just, about 2 hours ago, I came back from a screening of Sonic 2, and I just want to do a review on it because, of course, it's a Sonic-related thing, so, I gotta talk about it. So 2 years ago, I did the review of Sonic 1, and it's so bizarre to me that those 2 years have just flew by so quickly, and we're already done with Sonic 2. So now we have Sonic 3 to look forward to. So, as you all know, I liked the first film. I didn't like Sonic's personality in it, but just overall, I thought it was such a good love letter to the games, and I really enjoyed it. And I feel the same way about this film, and I think that this film is better than the first. So, I'm gonna start off by saying the bad things first, because let's just get the bad things out of the way. There's only one genuine complaint I have with the film, and that is there's a sequence in the film which I felt was so unnecessary. It wasn't needed at all. You know what? I'm gonna spoil it anyways. Who cares? So it was these two women who were trying to free Tom and Sonic, but it just dragged on and on and on. It was really not necessary because these two characters, right? The woman who was gonna get married to this gun agent who, obviously wasn't really intending to marry the woman. It was really not necessary, and I felt like they dragged it way too much, way more than it was needed. It really annoyed me. Like, it genuinely annoyed me, and I don't really feel that way about a lot of films when I'm watching them in the cinema, right? But this time it really, it dragged, and I feel like that could have just been taken out. It was so unnecessary, and I was genuinely turned off by it. I don't know why they did what they did with that whole sequence, but all we had to do was see Tom's wife save Tom and Sonic, and that's it. We didn't need to see whatever they showed us, because it feels so out of place too. When you watch it, you don't feel like you're watching a Sonic film, right? The first film didn't have anything like that. But yeah, that's my only genuine complaint about this whole film. That one whole sequence, it was 10 minutes long too. It was not necessary. It should have been cut. It shouldn't even been in the script in the first place. But with that out of the way, there's a few nitpicks as well that I have, but at the end of the day, they're just nitpicks. They don't really matter. It's just things like, I wish the Master Emerald was a little bigger, and I wish they had Ice Cap Zone's music, even though there's legal issues surrounding that with Michael Jackson and Sonic Team. That's all. Those are the bad things that were there in the film. So the good part about this whole film is that it's enjoyable as hell, regardless of whether you're a Sonic fan or not. It doesn't matter. You will enjoy this film regardless. You know what I liked so much about this film? Knuckles. Knuckles was so fucking good in this film. Oh my god. So I'm a fan of any interpretation of Knuckles. I'm a fan of the the mainline games, where he's more serious and intimidating. I'm a fan of that. I'm also a fan of Sonic Boom's Knuckles, which is more stupid and funny at the same time. I'm a fan of both of those interpretations, and this one is like a blend of those two. Knuckles is really intimidating, and he's someone you can take very seriously because he's a big fucking deal in this film. But also he can be fooled very easily, just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles the game, right? So it was very faithful. Knuckles' personality was on point, and so was Tails. Both of their characters were perfectly written, and I really liked that. Now about Sonic. Now, I didn't like Sonic's personality in the first film, and even here, I would say in the first act at least, I was still not a fan of Sonic's personality. But as the movie went on, I started to dig it a lot more. Obviously, my definitive Sonic will always be the one from the mainline games, regardless of whether it's classic or modern. My Sonic is the Sonic from the video games. But, I did find Sonic to be a lot more enjoyable in this film, a lot more than the first one. It's just a personal thing. It's not an actual criticism. I guess you can, since it's, it's a different universe, people will have different tastes, and it will suit people's tastes differently. Whatever. Sonic's personality was different in the film, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't like that. But I was able to handle it in this one. And let's talk about the number of references to the games. Like not even just the classic era, the adventure era, and even the boost era had some references. So I was a fan of all of that. Just those little things that just make you go, wow, they really did that. Oh my god, I got that. I got the reference. It was fun to see those things, and just internally scream about it. So I really liked Jim Carrey once again. He is the MVP. Knuckles is the MVP as well, but Jim Carrey yet again, he is amazing in this film as well. In my opinion, he stands toe to toe with Mike Pollock now when it comes to Eggman interpretations. I'm a fan of both. Jim Carrey fucking nailed it, man. Once again, very unsurprisingly. He was so good in the first one. He's so good in this one as well. Cannot wait to see more of him. These films, for more than Sonic, I go to these films, both of these films for Jim Carrey, and you'll never be disappointed when you have a mindset like that. Yeah, Jim Carrey was fucking awesome. So the general story of this film is very similar to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Basically, that's basically the plot of this film. But you could say that the roles of Sonic and Knuckles were kinda reversed, and I'll tell you what that means. So you know how in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Knuckles is the guardian of the Master Emerald, and he gets tricked by Eggman to help him. Because Eggman tells him that, hey, Sonic is here to steal the Master Emerald and all that stuff, right? So Knuckles does get tricked by Robotnik in this film. That happens. They work together, and Robotnik backstabs him. That happens. But in this movie, Sonic is supposed to be the guardian of the Master Emerald, and Knuckles is the one who is looking for it, right? So the roles were reversed. So I thought, first of all, I didn't know what to think about that, because I like things when they're faithful to the source. But I will say the way they handled it, even though it's reversed, it should be the other way around. Knuckles should be the guardian, and Sonic should be the one who comes in contact with it, and the story unfolds from there, like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But even then, the way the movie did it, I thought it was fantastic. So I really enjoyed that. So we will see a lot of similarities with Sonic 3 and Knuckles and this film, which obviously I'm a fan of that, because Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite video game of all time. It's my favorite Sonic game of all time. So yeah, it's a win-win for me. So everything about this film, really, the characters, the story, and even the cinematography is very good. The music is very bland, I will say. I'm very surprised, honestly, because Sonic's, if there's one thing that everyone can agree on about Sonic, is that the music is always fucking good in all of the games, right? But I'm really disappointed, because I don't even know what Sonic's theme is in these films. I don't know what Sonic's theme is. I don't know what Eggman's theme is. We hear orchestrated versions of Green Hill Zone, but nothing other than that. Obviously, Ice Cap's music is a bit of it's a bit problematic, for Sega to get their hands on. But other than that, I thought the music would be, since music is such a big part of Sonic, I thought it would be more good. It would be recognizable. It would be iconic, right? But it's not. It's very generic, unfortunately. So the movie is lacking in the music department, very unfortunately. But other than that, everything else is really good. It's a very enjoyable film. I probably won't see it a second time. That's like the first one. I saw the first one only once, and I haven't seen it since. It's probably gonna be the same way, for this film as well, because I care more about the games. The games matter more. Frontiers, give me gameplay. I think you should go and see it. That's my general opinion about this film. If you're asking for what I think, I will tell you this: go see the film. Go watch it. It's fucking great. You will enjoy it. Doesn't matter if you're a Sonic fan or not, you will enjoy this film regardless. So go see it. Yeah, that's my review of the film. Let's talk about the post-credit scene, because there is one. I am very disappointed with the post-credit scene. I'll be honest with you. They're doing Shadow in Sonic 3. We see Shadow. We actually get to see Shadow. And the reason I'm not a fan of this is because I really wanted them to do Metal Sonic first. Metal Sonic is probably my favorite character in the whole franchise. I really wanted them to do Metal Sonic first, man. But looks like it's Shadow. They're doing Shadow now. So now I guess we jump into adventure territory now. The classic. They're done with the classic stuff, which is very unfortunate, because I still wanted to see Metal Sonic. Not so much Amy, because I don't really care about Amy that much. But I really wanted to see Metal Sonic, and I'm so disappointed in that. And that's not really a criticism against the film. It doesn't take away from the quality. It's just something that I wanted to see, but it's not happening, and that makes me really sad. Ever since the first film, I was hoping that we get to see Metal Sonic, but it's not happening. It's not happening, guys. So yeah, Shadow fans, you guys are in for a treat. Good for you guys. But anyways, that's really all I had to say about the film. It's great. I don't have like any, I don't have any major opinions or anything about that. It was very enjoyable. It was good. So go see it. So yeah, guys, that was my review. Very awkward, I know, because I don't have a script for this. I'm just speaking from my heart. And yeah, go see the film. Thank you for watching this review. I guess the next review will be Sonic 3 when it comes out in the next 2 years, huh? So thank you guys for watching again. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and stay rad. Ninja Wiener out.
Look, cop car. Uh-huh. Long as I'm in here, you're just gonna sit out there, aren't you?